Good afternoon and welcome inside the Max Bell Center. Chris Colwell along with you. It is the 2023 Alberta Ball Hockey Provincials, Wild Rose Ball Hockey Association, and this evening, I'm a little ahead of myself. This afternoon, it is the Edmonton Savage, who are 3-0 in the round robin so far, taking on the Calgary Blue Steel. Calgary Blue Steel 1-1 in the round robin in their first two games. And they are going to be wearing their white jerseys with the hot pink and blue and the black pants going from left to right in this this opening period. And for the Edmonton Savages, they're in their red jerseys with the black S on their front of their jersey from right to left on your screens. Two 20-minute stop time halves are underway, and Calgary Blue Steel control the opening face-off. Flip down inside of Savage territory. Stopped to the side of the goal by the Savage starting goaltender. It's number 74, Mike Bradley. He is 1-0 in the round robin with an .867 save percentage and a 1.78 goals against average. He was in goal for the shootout win yesterday, as he'll glove that one down and hang on. Got some help from Captain Joel Anderson, who has a goal and an assist. As we get a look on your screen at both Anderson and Mike Bradley. Mentioned Bradley 1-0 in the round robin so far with an .867 save percentage and a 1.78 goals against average. Was in goal against the Calgary Phantoms yesterday in the 3-2 shootout win. And we saw right here in the Max Bell Center. Calgary Blue Steel chipped the ball down low. Edmonton Savage back after his second game of the day for the Edmonton Savage. Also second game of the day for the first game of the day for the Calgary Blue Steel, I believe. Double check that schedule. Calgary Blue Steel play a little bit later on tonight. Their final round robin game is here come the Savage down in across the line. It's Caden Raji with a shot on goal. So he made the rebound. That one's scooped up by the Blue Steel starting goaltender. Can't quite see numbers at 31. Oh, 39. K-Bar Magnet, 0-1 in the round robin. Goals against average of 6 and a .760 save percentage. He was in goal in the 6-3 loss to the Edmonton team pending earlier on today. So yeah, they do have 3 games today. The Calgary Blue Steel, as they're going to send that ball all the way down the floor. Flooring waved off. As the Edmonton Savage take over deep inside of their own zone. Brzezinski works it ahead, races after, hard shot on goal from a sharp angle, and that one caught starting goaltender Magnet up high. He's able to make the save though and allows Calgary Blue Steel a chance to go the other way. He'll chip it in deep. Side of the goal poked away by goaltender Mike Bradley. Calgary Blue Steel, some early pressure on here in the first minute and a change. Back to the line, and Calgary Blue Steel just able to stay on side, but that ball crosses half. So Calgary Blue Steel have to tag up. They do, quick outlet pass ahead. Knocked down and deflected down inside of Savage territory as Calgary Blue Steel still with it with a shot. That one goes off a stick and wide, bounces into the corner. Bronchuk after it, fires it around the end wall again. Near side, first to it is McCurdy. McCurdy tied up, take it away. And Wewad is out to center ice. I should say center floor, no ice yet in the Max Bell Center. Used to being ice in Max Bell as that shot gets deflected way up into the rafters and out of play. 2.5 minutes into the opening period. Let's get a look on your screen. Calgary Blue Steel forward Justin Farnia still looking for his first point of the tournament. Calgary Blue Steel were 12-5-1 in 18 games of the regular season. In the Calgary Super League, as that one got dropped unfairly, and the referee says we'll try that again. Ball down and controlled by the Calgary Blue Steels. They back up in behind their own goal. Quick outlet off the wall, misses everybody. This is going to go all the way down. It's going to be a flooring call against the Calgary Blue Steel. 17:29 to go here in the opening period of play. So referee's working on the long toss. Setting in for the draw is Jared White for the Savages. For the steal, it looks like that might be Jared Kellaway. One by Edmonton, quick shot, and that one deflects off a stick and wide. Kellaway gets it back on the far wall, sends it in behind his own goal. McCurdy rims it around near side, chipped ahead, deflects down inside of Savage territory. And it will be a flooring call against the Calgary Blue Steel. Thought that may have deflected off of, definitely deflected off somebody along that near wall, but it may have been off a Calgary stick. So another face-off upcoming deep inside of Blue Steel territory. Somebody jumped in for the Edmonton Savage prematurely. Trying to draw again, quick shot, save, made the rebound, scramble loose in front of the net and cleared away. And scrambling around there was Magnet. He'll make a couple of big stops to keep that ball out. It's Calgary Blue Steel now across half. They'll backhand it down inside of Savage territory. Stopped to the side of the goal by Bradley. Allows his teammates to come back to collect. Calgary will make changes on the fly as Edmonton taking their time, trying to set the breakout up. Out towards mid-floor, picked off though neatly by Ledrew. Ledrew will just tap it right back inside of Savage territory. First to it is Cody Lunin. Lunin plays it around in behind the goal. Lunin gets the drop pass. Had some time and space, works across floor, now ahead on the near side. That one bounces over the stick of Jared White. White though able to hustle to get it back. White at mid-floor, chips it in deep. Fired ahead, nice stick to pick that one off. That by Joel Anderson, he'll set it up on the far wing. It's a shot towards that, blocked off, didn't make it through, bounces back in front of the Savage bench. Edmonton Savage able to keep it alive. And then a quick turnover, and Calgary going to send it all the way down the floor with just past the 4-minute mark here of the opening period of play. So another face-off deep inside of Calgary Blues Steel territory to the glove side. Goaltender Tabar Magnet. Face-off win for the Calgary Blue Steel, cleared towards mid-floor, but not quite out. Held in, Edmonton back with control. Adnan works it on the far wall. To the line, not out, held in. Davila tried to work it back up top. It's picked off, and now Calgary Blue Steel the chance to go the other way. That one though slowed up, and Edmonton able to recover the ball. Adnan backs it up inside of his own zone. Waits along the wall. So Edmonton will back all the way up. Send it all the way down, a little outlet pass. That one's going to miss everybody in another flooring call against the Edmonton Savages this time. So an offensive zone face-off upcoming for Calgary Blue Steel. 4.5 minutes into the opening period. Alex Pronchuk leading the team with 2 goals in the round robin thus far. Face-off win for Edmonton. Chipped ahead. Worked out to mid-floor. Goes off a stick. Following up those Davila. Davila backhands it forward. Knocked away by the Calgary Blue Steel and right back the other way. Calgary Blue Steel were part of a 1-0 win over the Calgary Pitbulls to open up the round robin. Followed up with a 6-3 loss earlier today to Edmonton Team Pending. As Edmonton Savages will work it back inside of their own zone. Turning ahead, McCurdy, cross mid-floor. James McCurdy, good work. McCurdy now centering pass in front, nobody there in white. Instead it's nothing but a red jersey. Cleared to the wall, not out. Another opportunity for the Savages. This time they do break out. 3 of them across mid-floor. Good back check though by McCurdy, stumbles into the wall. But got it ahead on the backhand, and back comes Calgary in on the attack. A delayed penalty coming up, but it's going to go to the Savages. And a tripping penalty. I think that was when McCurdy fell into the side wall as he chopped that ball forward. So the first power play of the game belongs to Calgary Blue Steel. A chance to open the scoring. Is heading to the penalty box for the Savages is number 88, Scott Doram. Leading the team in goals with 3 and tied for the team lead in points with 4. They'll sit for 2 or less in the penalty box as Edmonton wins the faceoff. Can't clear it out though. Another opportunity on the backhand, turning away is Wuad. And Wuad will work it ahead. Nice stick though by Calgary. It's Blue Steel get it back, but then turn it right back over. And Edmonton forced to chase Calgary back inside of their own zone. 200 feet from the offensive zone for the Calgary Blue Steel, and away they come. Blue Steel across midfloor, broken up though by Edmonton, and a good penalty kill to start. First quarter, this penalty kill for the Edmonton Savages. Calgary will start up again, though. Josh Rogers. Cross floor pass deflects. Delayed offside. Calgary will have to tag up. Gives Edmonton all kinds of time to just settle the ball down in behind the net. Now look to start out. Fired on up ahead. All the way down the floor. Blue Steel will back out to play. That is Magnet sending it ahead. Away come the Blue Steel. Up the near side with it. Turner. Near wall. Ryan Turner looking for his first point of the round robin. Drops it off for Alex Pronchuk. Pronchuk back up top. Cripps with a shot. That one turned away though. And cleared again the length of the floor with 40 seconds to go on the power play for the Blue Steel. Outlet pass nearly picked off. Now it is a chance for Edmonton. Right in and unable to pull the trigger. Another opportunity. Still has control. Knocked off the stick of Brendan Evans. Had all kinds of time but couldn't get that ball to settle down cleanly for him. And Edmonton forced to back up. They're going to need some more time though off the penalty clock. More than happy to do so as Calgary 18 seconds away from going to 0 for 1 on the power play. Blue Steel back inside of their own zone. Worked on ahead. Chipped up the wall by Justin Farnia. In behind the goal. Far side, Pronchuk to it first. Centering pass goes off the outside of the net though. Pronchuk with another opportunity. Fired that one off a stick and wide. Cleared ahead by Edmonton. They're back to full strength and out of reach on a breakaway. Here's a chance for Jared White. Down the near side. White right in. Toe Drake scores. Jared White outweights the poke check and goes forehand, backhand, tucks it in. And for Jared White, his first of the round robin, opens the scoring. Had an assist coming in, notches his first goal, and breaks the 0-0 deadlock just shy of the 8-minute mark of the first half. The two teams line up at center. Calgary wins the faceoff. They'll back up inside their own zone. Ledrew plays it cross floor. Chipped on ahead, and away come the Blue Steel again. Backhanded in. Mohammed works up the near side. Turning back. Savage with control. It's the Edmonton Savage team again with it. There's Joel Anderson on the near side. He'll send it across floor. Good ball move from the Edmonton Savage. Blue Steel nearly read that one. Ledrew had it bounce away and an offside call on the play. 11:24 to go here in this opening period. Jared White played 24 games this past season in the University of Alaska, the Alaska Anchorage NCAA team. He collected 2 goals, 6 assists, and 8 points in 24 games this past season. After spending the 2 previous years with Western Michigan, is a little bit of an altercation in the near corner. And Tony Barrar for Edmonton was involved with Blue Steel player. That was Braden Ledrew. Looks like both players may be heading to the penalty box. Indeed they are, as Tony Barrar and Ledrew both head to the box. Ledrew for a hook and roughing against Barrar. Referee goes, oh no, you guys are in the wrong penalty box. He's got to switch sides to the look and go, yeah, okay. Friendly chat between the two combatants of the penalty box is right off the draw. Quick shot on goal. A good pad save made there by the goaltender Magnet. In the corner, sent around to the near side. Blue Steel to it first. Send it back to the wall, not out. Held in by Anderson. Cross floor pass. There's a shot. Stop. Rebound. Bouncing ball. And somehow that one trickles just wide as James McCurdy may have got a stick on it to make sure that one didn't end up in the back of the net and give the Edmonton Savages a 2-0 lead. Blue Steel back after it on the attack. In behind the goal. Both teams battle for it. It pushed forward. Calgary Blue Steel will play it back in between the two defensemen and all the way down inside of their own zone. Circling back there. Dennis Smith, or is Ryan Turner, I should say. I was going to say Smithson, but Smith is the other goaltender for Calgary. As the Blue Steel will send that one into the Edmonton Savage bench and out of play. So we'll try that face-off deep inside of Calgary Blue Steel territory. It'll be to the glove side of the goaltender Magnet. That ball skips all the way back inside of Edmonton territory. Oh, dangerous play there by Mike Bradley. He kind of fanned on the clearing attempt. Got away with it, though, as a chance for the Edmonton Savage to get the head as far as their own blue line. Chipped on forward by Jared White, the goal scorer. White races after it in behind the Blue Steel goal. It's chipped away from him, but White able to turn around, get it back, centering pass in front. There's a shot stop. A big rebound cleared away as Brendan Evans looking for his first point of the round robin. Comes back up the floor and tipped out across mid-floor and all the way down inside of Edmonton territory, turning back. Sweewa goes cross floor, outlet pass ahead. And that one just missed the intended receiver, and it's going to be flooring against the Edmonton Savages. Intended receiver on that one was Brennan Evans. Looked like may have, well, if it was skating, I'd say toe pick, but he kind of stubbed the toe and trying to get to that loose ball on the outlet pass. Missed him though and goes all the way down for flooring, and an offensive zone face-off for the Calgary Blue Steel. Trail 1-0. 9:26 to go in the opening period. Face off to the blocker side of Mike Bradley. Blue Steel win it quick. One-timer, and that one off a stick and over top of the net. Rebound held in. Dan McKinnon into the corner, pushed off the ball, gets it back, and then it's stolen away, and away come the Edmonton Savage. They have numbers across mid-floor. Dan centering pass, and that one deflects off a foot wide as TJ Davila trying to set it up for a 2-0 lead. Savages on the near wall with it. Adnan had it bounce away from him, middle of the floor. Davila racing after it, gets the loose ball on the far side, sends it around in behind the goal. Blue Steel to it first. Dan McKinnon, outlet pass broken up and then held in by the Edmonton Savage as they circle the net. Centering pass in front. Good back check though by the defensive McKinnon to knock it away. Another opportunity. That shot deflects wide. Bounces into the corner. Battle for it there. Dram, centering pass. There's a shot. Blocker save made and a penalty coming up. It's going to go against Blue Steel. And to the power play for the first time tonight will go the Edmonton Savages with a 1-0 lead and an opportunity to extend that to 2. with their first power play of the game. Hooking penalty against number 18, Joel Zimmer. Has a goal in the round robin. His team's first 2 games. Actually had that in the 6-3 loss earlier today. So Edmonton Savage will win the draw. They'll chip it in behind the goal. Dorham, 3 goals and an assist in the tournament thus far. 4 points. Works it in behind the goal. Played back up top at the top point. Anderson pushed off of it as he drops it off. Joel Anderson gets it back. Top of the faceoff circle. Sets it up. One-timer for the point, and that one blasted just wide of the goal. Comes off the end boards once again. Controlled by the Edmonton Savage. Brzezinski up top. Called for the one-timer. Brzezinski still calling for it. Now it comes across, though, for Delwall. And Delwall sends it towards the net on a redirect. And that one into the pads in midsection of the goaltender Magnet, who makes the save and hangs on. 7:43 to go in the opening period, and 1 minute and 14 seconds to go on the power play for the Edmonton Savage, their first of the hockey game. The 1-0 lead courtesy of Jared White's first goal of the tournament and second point. Unfortunately did not catch assists. Check that at the end of the game as Blue Steel win the faceoff, send it around to the open side, and then backhand it the rest of the way down inside of Edmonton territory. And the Savage regroup with it halfway through their first power play. Edmonton Savage across mid-floor trying to dance out. They'll turn back, just get in on side. Turn back to extend that blue line. Top of the faceoff circle, worked up top again. Jubenville with a shot. That one turned away. Rebound, loose to the side of the net. They scored a power play goal. And it's Jared White with his second. And he makes it 2-0. First shot was turned away by Magnet, but it went right to Jared White. And he just turns and whacks it into the open cage. And the Edmonton Savage off and running here in the opening half with a 2-0 lead as they look to finish the round robin at a perfect 4-0. There's a face-off controlled by Calgary Blue Steel. Edmonton Savage get it back though. Chip down inside. Blue Steel territory is a wrist shot. Pat save made the rebound. Bounces just wide of the goal. Initial shot was by Evans, and the follow-up was by Mike Holden. Evans now, side of the net, tried to cut in front. That one, though, poke checked off his stick. Back up top on the near wall. Good ball movement there from Jared White. A pair of goals looking for the hat trick. Instead, drops it off for a teammate. That's Wiwad who works his way in. His centering pass got away, races after it. Couldn't quite catch there first as the Blue Steel pick it up, and they have numbers going across mid-floor. On the far side, drop pass, one-timer there by Pronchak, and that one deflects off a stick and up into the netting and out of play. 6:22 to go here in the opening half. A 4-0 record in the round robin would get the Edmonton Savage to tomorrow's final at 6:30 in Tier 1. And that is at Huntington Hills. Of course, we'll have the women's C and B final here at Max Bell tomorrow afternoon. Also have the Tier 1 semifinal between the second and third place finishers in the round robin. And that'll come your way at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. So here's a centering pass, and that one rolls through the crease and out the other side. Picked up by the Edmonton Savage as they're back inside their own zone. They've had no problem being back on their heels a little bit and just been patient waiting for their chances as a flooring call against the Edmonton Savage. As that pass hopped over the stick of Cody Lunnan and all the way down. So another face-off in the offensive zone for Blue Steel. They've been unable to take advantage of the offensive opportunities they've had in this opening half, and the Edmonton Savage continue to show why they are 3-0 in the round robin. trying to make it a perfect round robin record of 4-0. Blue Steel get the ball back in behind the net. Backhander to the open far wall. In front of the Calgary Blue Steel bench. Take it away, and here's a 2-on-1 now for the Savage. Racing up the near side is Durham. Durham centering pass in front, deflected off the Calgary defenseman and towards the net. Got caught up underneath the Calgary defender. And the referee loses sight of it and calls the play dead. I think that was James McCurdy who is going back. Was the lone Blue Steel player and slid across the middle of the floor to take away the passing lane, inadvertently deflected it towards his goaltender, and then the ball ended up underneath him, so he was able to hang on. Face off to Magnet's blocker side. Won by the Blue Steel, cleared to the line. Gets across the blue line, but not across center, so Edmonton able to keep possession. Long pass again, knocked down with a glove hand, but closing the glove hand on it was Joel Anderson, so the faceoff's going to come back, I believe, just outside of Edmonton territory. Might come all the way back inside of Edmonton territory. They're actually going to say just outside of Blue Steel territory. As Anderson knocked that down on the happy side of half. Either way, Calgary Blue Steel win the faceoff, and away they come. Burkett across line. His shot deflects into the far corner. Chip pass towards the front of the net. That one blocked off. Another opportunity taking it in behind the goal is Turner. Turner back in front with a shot. And he fired that one up into the netting and out of play. Referee, though, does say it went off a stick, so faceoff will stay deep inside of Edmonton territory. Wasn't sure if Turner got that one straight up or that one went off a stick. Referee closer on the floor than we are from our broadcast location said, oh yeah, it went off a stick. Face-off control by the Savages. They'll play it around the boards to the line, not out, held in. Here's a wrist shot that hit traffic in front, loose ball bouncing around in front of the net, cleared away, and now a stretch pass the other way. Racing on a partial breakaway is DeWall. DeWall, though, couldn't get a clean shot off as he was contested on that breakaway. Gets it back, though, fires a pass, cross floor, wrist shot, fired just wide. DeWall on the near side gets it back again. Hesitates, throws it. That one deflects over top of the head of the intended receiver, and a penalty coming up. It'll go against the Blue Steel, and a second power play of the game upcoming for the Edmonton Savages. They're already 1-for-1 on the power play, courtesy of the Jared White power play goal earlier on here in the second half, or in the first period, I should say. It's a high sticking penalty. It is a 4-minute penalty up on the board. The Edmonton Savages, unless they score here, will pretty much have the power play for what's left of this opening period of play. Savages win the face-off. Up top. Sliding again is Anderson. Quarterback in the power play is passed down low, is deflected away. Knocked down low by the Savages. Anderson on the drop pass, quick swing across. Little tip pass. Holden into the corner, calls for the return feed, does get it up top. Back to Anderson at the point. Anderson shot save, made the rebound, bouncing around in front, but Magnet able to pounce on top of it and hang on for the faceoff. Good box out by the Blue Steel to make sure the Savages didn't race after that loose ball in front of their goaltender. Blue Steel changing up their forward duo. Face-off win for Edmonton. Savages up top again with control is Anderson. Works down low, far side, centering pass, bounces around. Picked up by Calgary, cleared to the line, not past Anderson though. He keeps it in, fakes the one-timer now, plays it down low on a slap pass. Centering feed in front, and that one deflects wide of the goal. Back up top, Holden. Near side, works it down low. Return feed to Holden. just inside the blue line, feeds it across for Anderson. Joel Anderson, far side, tries to swing it through the box, knocked away to the line, but not out. Anderson able to keep it in. Joel Anderson still with it. Top of the face-off circle. Eases his way down low, throws it back door, the shot, quick save made by Magnet. The rebound bounced away and all the way down the floor. And the Edmonton Savages quickly outlet ahead as they get back on side, trying to catch Calgary on that change. Back pass though for Jared White, got away from him. White, both goals for Edmonton in this opening period. He steps up, fakes the shot, taps it down low for Holden. Holden feeds it into the corner on the near side. Return feed, Holden again, backdoor feed in front. That shot turned away as Caden Raji with an opportunity to try and give the Savages a 3-0 lead and become the first player other than Jared White to find the back of the net in this game. Halfway through the power play, 2:40 to go in the opening period. 2-0 Edmonton with the lead as they come in again looking for more. Tony Barr. Tony Barrar works it up top. Jubenville, cross floor pass, that shot kind of handcuffed the goaltender Magnet a little bit as he wasn't quite sure where it was. He couldn't feel it. Got caught up in his equipment though and stays out. 2:24 to go in the opening period and 1:48 to go on the power play for the Savages, who lead it 2-0. Face-off win for the Edmonton Savages. Back up top. There's a shot. Magnet the save. The rebound bounced in front of him. He's able to pounce on top of that one and hang on. 2:09 now to go in the opening half. 1:34 to go on the penalty kill for Blue Steel. Looks solid on the penalty kill thanks to their goaltender Magnet, who's turned away a couple of golden opportunities. Blue Steel win the faceoff, can't clear it out. Another opportunity to do so. Blocked off though by Jubenville. Jubenville plays across floor on the far side, gets the return feed just outside the blue line. Jubenville walking his way in, fakes the shot, passes off on the far side, stepping in with a one-timer, and Magnet the save on the one-timer shot from Arjun Dewal. The Edmonton native put it right into the midsection of Magnet. Face-off win for the Savages, back up top. Dewal, far side. Return feed to Dewal on the near side. Dewal with a shot, and getting a piece of that was Magnet with the left toe as he kicks that one into the corner. Back up top. Cross floor pass is intercepted, and the Blue Steel will just bounce it down inside of Edmonton territory as the Savage forced to regroup. Quick outlet pass ahead. Cross line stopping there. Brzezinski up top gets the return feed. Mid-floor, Tony Barrar. Brzezinski again. He'll circle. Gets it onto his forehand. Brzezinski with a wrist shot blocked off. Comes back up top. Work quickly down low on the near side. Arjun Dewal in the corner. Centering pass in front on the doorstep. They scored! Scott Dorman power play goal. And it's 3-0 for the Edmonton Savages. .16 seconds was left on the power play time as Scott Dorman collects his fourth of the round robin. Now his team leading, at least at this point, team leading 5th point. So I'm not sure if Asher Adnan has a point or not. Does lead the team with 3 assists coming into this afternoon's game. As Blue Steel win the faceoff, send it all the way down inside of Edmonton territory. Edmonton Savage back after. They'll turn inside their own zone. Quick outlet pass. Deflected ahead. Bounces forward for Jared White. 2 goals. Drops it off. There's a backhander towards the net. That one, though, blocked off and cleared off a stick. And I'm not even going to say into the rafters because that one cleared the rafters. Ended up off the roof. Face-off will come outside of Blue Steel territory with 29.7 seconds to go here in the opening period. Face-off win for the Blue Steel. There's a quick shot on goal. Save made. The rebound loose in front. Picked up. Cleared ahead towards the line, but not out. Edmonton trying again. Knocked out of the air, and it was with a high stick, so face-off's going to come down inside of Edmonton Savage territory. Calgary Blue Steel 1-1 coming into this afternoon's game. 2 points behind Edmonton team pending. And everybody trying to catch the leaders, the Edmonton Savages, but the Savages off to a 3-0 start in the round robin, look to lock up top spot and head to tomorrow's final, and they could do that with a win. They are 20 minutes and 12 seconds away from doing that, but still lots of time left. Calgary Blue Steel like a win to put a little bit of distance between themselves and the Calgary Pit Bulls. Otherwise, two teams are going to end up locked up in the standings, both at 1 and 2, if this score stands. But as I said, still lots of game left to be played. So Savages settle in. Defensive zone draw to the glove side of their goaltender. Mike Bradley in the faceoff win by the Calgary Blue Steel, worked up along the wall, near side, chip back up top, 5 seconds left of the period. There's a shot, bounces off a foot in front and trickles outside the crease as the horn sounds, ending the first period. Calgary Blue Steel, though, inches away from getting on the board late here in the opening period. We'll take a break and come back in 2 minutes' time as you are watching the 2023 Wild Rose Ball Hockey Association Provincials on hnlive.ca. Second period about to get underway. Savages from left to right on your screens in this third period. Blue Steel from right to left. The Edmonton Savages, thanks to a pair of first period goals from Jared White, is first and second of the round robin. And the fourth of the round robin for Scott Dorham on the power play. Have the Savages up 3-0, I should say. Savages also 2 for 2 on the power play. Blue Steel have had one opportunity with the extra attacker, unable to capitalize. Savages win the face-off. They'll back up inside their own zone. Quickly outlet ahead. Drop pass kicked forward, and that one knocked away. Following up, though, with it is Durham. Durham, the latest goal scorer, takes a long shot on goal. Turned away by Magnet. Rebound picked up. Dev Kellaway inside of his own zone. Chips it on ahead. Deflects back inside of Edmonton Savage territory, and back after it is Zach Wewad. Wewad head on the near side for Sonny Barrar. Wewad again in behind the goal. Hard up the far wall. And first to it is Scott Durham. He'll chip it ahead. Away come the Edmonton Savages inside Blue Steel territories. Davilla's shot. That one misses the net. Comes off the far wall, and Calgary will take control on the Blue Steel across mid-floor. Send it in. Just on the happy side of that mid-floor stripe. Worked around on the near side. Savages again with it. Starting out across mid-floor. Raji had it stolen away. An offside call, I believe, against the Edmonton Savages. As Raji couldn't control that ball as he crossed the blue line. Face-off controlled. Raji inside. Well, Blue Steel territory. Good quick movement. There's a shot. Oh, that one hit the outside of the post. Caden Raji with an opportunity, but he rang it off the outside of the iron. Good ball movement again as there's a chance. Bouncing ball loose in front of the net, and covering up both his defenseman and goal and the ball is Kamar Magnet, who is 6-2-1 in the regular season at a goals against average of 3.29 and an .857 save percentage. Has been solid today, giving his team an opportunity despite being down 3-0 to stay in this game and look for a goal and try and get some momentum. But here the Edmonton Savages winning the offensive zone faceoff with a wrist shot, and that one deflects off a foot and ends up in the netting and out of play. Minute 41 gone in the second period. Thus far, the team that's been to our broadcast right, going from right to left, is won about 80% of the draws, especially in their own defensive end. Or I should say in their own offensive end. So it's actually going from left to right, the team that's won 80% of the draws, not the other way around. It's Calgary Blue Steel. As soon as I say that, win a draw, and they'll send it down inside of Savage territory. Quickly spun around the wall by Mike Bradley. Far wing. McKinnon. Watch carefully. Bounces off the corner with control. McKinnon just off the wall. The shot blocked off in front. Didn't make it through to the goaltender. Chipped again off the wall, not out. McKinnon doing a good job knocking that one down, but he couldn't find it in his feet. Allows Edmonton a chance to clear. And the Savages do get out to mid-floor. Chipped ahead by Jubenville. In behind the goal. Slowed up there by Magnet. Back the other way come the Blue Steel. Near side with it. Kyle Shitnick worked the puck in. Actually, it was Scholig who worked the ball in. The Edmonton Savages going to take their time in the near corner. Get ahead but not out. Another opportunity. Joel Anderson forced to turn back in behind his own goal again. Quickly worked ahead. Tony Barrar. Barrar with a shot. That one bounces awkwardly off the corner. Boards back in front of the net. Surprised the goaltender Magnet. As the Blue Steel trying to get it out, unable to do so. Great soccer moves there. That was Tony Barrar kicking that ball as he lost his stick against the boards, and now the Blue Steel back the other way. Pronchak had his stick lifted on a back check, and Edmonton the chance. They'll turn back the other way. Across the blue line, long shot. Sticked away neatly by Magnet into the corner. Turner on the far wall. Takes his time. Long stretch pass. Deflected away, though, by Wewad back inside of his own zone. He'll tap it ahead. Brzezinski. Chance in front. That one blocked off. Didn't make it through. Wee-White circles at the top of the blue line. Now works it on the far wing. Down low. Turnaround wrist shot. That one rolls wide of the net. Picked up on the far side by Jared White. A pair of goals looking for the hat trick. White, one hand on his stick, driving to the front of the net. Had it chopped away though. And a chance for Blue Steel to clear outside of their own zone. Unable to do so though, as Franya is tied up immediately. Comes on the far side and a chance to work out. Outlet ahead. Franya trying to split the D. Does. Franya though lost the handle of the ball as it rolls too far and in behind the net. Couldn't get a shooting lane. Franya now on the turnover, gets it back. Took a little too much time. Gets it in front. There's a backhander loose in front. Bouncing ball somehow stays out as Mike Bradley scrambled backwards to make the save. It went off his foot. Thought it was in behind him, and as he fell over backwards, the rebound came off his goal stick and then ends up out of play. The face-off will stay deep inside of Edmonton Savage territory. Controlled by the Blue Steel. Zimmer, top of the point. Zimmer with a wrist shot. Zips that one towards the net. It goes on goal, turned away by the goaltender Bradley, and then cleared over the glass and out of play. Coming up next, Tier 4 game between the Edmonton Silver Kings and Grand Prairie Cobras. Our next game following this one here this afternoon. As we quickly approach the evening hours on a nice summer day in Calgary. 22 degrees outside, actually absolute beautiful weather. So the Edmonton Savages come in. Inside the arena though, action is heating up on this second day of round robin. So there's a long shot. That one goes wide of the goal. Can't say it's the last day of round robin, as there'll be a handful of round robin games tomorrow morning to set semifinals in a couple of divisions. And interference penalty coming up against the Savages is TJ Davila. A little too aggressive with his man and got in the way. And the second power play of the game for the Blue Steel upcoming. They are 0 for 1 on the power play. Max Bell will be rocking tomorrow all day with some semifinal games in the ball hockey and a couple of finals as well. Both the women's C and B finals here at Max Bell. And then at 7 o'clock here's a chance for the Edmonton Savage, short-handed. They'll race in 2-on-1. Centering pass, unable to settle that one down cleanly, was Raji, and Raji into the corner. Raji pinned up by a pair of Blue Steel players, allows a teammate to come in there to help out. Take that ball away. That was Caden Raji. He'll work it ahead, work it back inside of his own zone. Calgary Blue Steel will go back after it, bounces inside their own end as they take their time with it. LeDrew, little soft tap ahead, picked off, and back the other way come the Edmonton Savages again. Zafar Raji across the line, but one too many moves and took his brother with him across the line offside. It's Caden Raji. Look on your screen though at Zafir Raji, pair of goals in the round robin. Spent a lot of time in the Alberta Junior Hockey League. His brother Caden Raji represented Canada at the World Ball Hockey Championships. Calgary Blue Steel win the faceoff. They'll send it ahead down inside of Edmonton Savage territory. Savage will chip it around. Caden Raji can't get it out though. There's a chance for the Blue Steel in behind the net as he dance towards the front of the goal, gets to the side of the goal. Good defensive play there though by Evan Hamilia. Got it to the line but not out. Calgary sets up with 40 to go on the power play. Back in, holds it. Shoots and scores! Shot from back in for the point. It was deflected in front. It looks like it may have gone off an Edmonton sticking in. And it's 3-1 as Calgary finds the back of the net as Backin gets his first of the round robin. Assuming that does stay as Backin's goal. His first point as well. As Calgary will win the faceoff, so some momentum now for the Calgary Blue Steel. See if they can build on that, but the Edmonton Savage, Zach Wewad, back inside of his own zone after it. Slows it down. Finish my earlier thought is get a couple of seconds to do so. Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, it is the Rocky Mount Lacrosse League Junior A semifinals between the Calgary Mounties and Raiders Lacrosse Club. Game 7 of that series, the winner joins the Edmonton Miners in the Minto Cup and also joins the Miners in the RMLL finals. Catch that on hnlive.ca following Ball Hockey Provincials. So busy weekend here in Max Bell. Face-off win for the Blue Steel. That shot blocked off. Another opportunity now for Edmonton to go right back the other way. Savages chip it ahead. Brzezinski and knocked off his stick. Did get across the line though, so it expands that blue line. Savages work it down low. Wewad jumps up from the point, circles the net, swept off his stick. Wewad pinned up against the far wall, allows the Blue Steel a chance to get out, and that's exactly what they do. Chip it all the way down the floor. No flooring though, as that one slowed up just enough. Edmonton rim it around the boards on the near side. First to it is Jubenville. Jubenville sliding as he sends that one back in behind his own goal for a teammate. That's Sonny Barrar, and Barrar on the far side. Watch carefully as he chips it ahead. Blue Steel hounded it temporarily, but right back in is Brzezinski. Brzezinski on the near side sends it in front, and that one deflects off the intended receiver's foot and back in behind him. The Blue Steel turn the other way. Pronchuk 1-on-2. Pronchuk trying to settle that ball down, unable to do so. Bounces free and skips right to the goaltender. And Mike Bradley will jump on top of that one and hang on, as didn't like the way things were shaping out. So get another face-off deep inside of Savage territory. Calgary Blue Steel cutting the deficit down to 3-1 here in the second period. But clock slowly starting to become their enemy. A little bit of face-off altercation as Calgary Blue Steel win the draw into the corner on the far side. Centering pass in front, bounces off the foot of Ryan Turner and just in behind the net. Turner gets it back. Up top for Zimmer. Joel Zimmer fires it in behind the goal. Blue Steel still with it. Little backhand pass in front. That one deflected away, and jumping on top of that one was Bradley. A good job by the Edmonton Savages defense to box out the top of that red crease. And almost the lacrosse crease as well that they're boxing out of. Just keeping the Blue Steel from cutting a little bit closer in this game. Savages win the faceoff on the defensive end. Rim it around the boards on the near side. Trying to hold it in, able to do so was Pronchuk. Pronchuk battles that ball free in front of the net. Got away from him though. Still with it on the near side. Blue Steel, that was Burkett. Burkett poked it in behind the goal. Return feed back up top, chopped away and across mid-floor. Yes, it does. Edmonton Savage now with an opportunity to go ahead offensively. Just inside the Calgary blue line. Tied up there. It's James McCurdy. McCurdy pokes it forward. Backhanded ahead. McKinnon will fire it in on goal, and that one gloved down and held on to by the goaltender Bradley. Well, some good history for this Edmonton Savage team. In 2017, they won the national title. That was in New Brunswick in 2017. Had to do some quick reading on that one. Blue Steel win the faceoff. Long shot for the point. That one goes off a blocker hand of Bradley. Poked ahead. And the Edmonton Savage now the chance to bring it ahead mid-floor. They do break in across the Calgary Blue Steel blue line. Rolls into the corner, tipped there. Davila, first to it. Davila steps in front, backdoor feed, they scored! All by himself was Scott Dorham on the near side, and he has his second. And the 3-goal lead restored for the Edmonton Savages. And they are up now by a count of 4-1. As Dorham gets his 5th goal of the round robin and 6th point. A great setup by TJ Davila. Will get his 2nd point of the round robin. And restores a little bit more of that cushion for the Edmonton Savages now to 3 at 4-1. Calgary Steel up with it. Through the middle of the floor. Slowed up but able to follow up is Jaden Backin. Lone goal scorer for the Blue Steel. Scholig is pinned up against the wall. Turning back in and play halted. I think the referees blew the play dead against the wall as the clock stopped, but everybody wanted to keep going. So they're going to bring the faceoff back just outside of Edmonton Savage territory. 9:54 to go here in the 2nd period. Second of 2 regulation time periods as the Savage win the faceoff. Back up inside their own zone. High chip off the glass. Bounces all the way back inside of Calgary Blue Steel territory. Foot race for it there. Mike Holden centering pass from behind the goal. Bounces in front. There's a shot and that one up high. But held on to by Magnet. It's Kabir Magnet able to make that save. Getting that ball up underneath his armpit. 9:37 to go in the 2nd period. Clock the enemy for this Calgary Blue Steel team. They'll win the face-off. Can't clear it out. 2nd opportunity this time. They will be successful in getting across mid-floor. Racing up on the forecheck. Is Jaden back in. His chip pass across, though, is intercepted. And chance for the Edmonton Savages to regain control of the ball. Jared White. He and Scott Dorham with a pair of goals each for the Edmonton Savages in this 4-1 game. Anderson inside of his own zone. He'll swing it across on the far wall. Bounces in front of the Calgary bench. Knocked away, and the Savages back up with it again. It's Anderson up the near side. Anderson spins off a check and then chops it down low in behind the goal. First to it on the forecheck is Chad Kellaway. Actually, it's Brennan Evans. Wrong 61. Evans again on the far wall. Centering pass comes all the way back to the line, sneaking in with a wrist shot fired just wide. Hard wrist shot there from Zach Wewine looking for his 1st point of the tournament. Ball bounces free at the side of the goal. Played ahead by the Blue Steel, and they'll just backhand it high in the air. This one will be flooring against the Blue Steel with 8:20 to go in the 2nd period. And the Edmonton Savage inching closer and closer to a 6:30 game tomorrow night for the Tier 1 Provincial Final. They can do that with a victory here this afternoon against the Calgary Blue Steel. Also drop the Blue Steel to 1-2 and make things a little difficult with the Blue Steel their last game against the Calgary Phantoms. The team they'd be tied with is the Calgary Pitbulls for that 3rd and final playoff spot in Tier 1. There's a shot on goal, the save made by Magnet. He'll jump on top of that one and hang on for the face-off. As for the Calgary Pitbulls, who also are 1-2, they will finish off their round robin against the Edmonton team pending. We'll see that one at 7:45 here tonight. Savages still have control. There's a wrist shot. That one fired wide of the goal. Rebound bounces back in front of the net, poked away by Magnet, who was able to find that loose ball as Tony Barrar was looking to tap it in and make it a 5-1 game. Backhanded ahead, swept but fanned on. Back they come the Edmonton Savages. They send it down inside of Blue Steel territory. The Blue Steel will back up with it. Swing it across on the far wall. Outlet pass ahead, just misses the intended receiver, and it's a flooring call against the Calgary Blue Steel with 7:25 to go here in this second period. Face-off upcoming to the blocker side of the Blue Steel goaltender. Kabar Magnet. Blue Steel win the draw, and they'll play it ahead on the far wall, chip it down inside of Savages territory. First to it on the near wall is Dan McKinnon. He'll circle the net. McKinnon still with it, being bothered though as he steps in front on the far wing. McKinnon again, centering pass in front, and that one missed everybody. Comes all the way to the near wall. Edmonton Savages with a chance to clear it out, unable to do so. Held in, racing down low. Mitch Gallagher. And it poked off his stick. Following up is Josh Rogers. Rogers centering pass looking for Gallagher. Bounces away from him. All the way back towards the blue line. Just held in onside. Second opportunity though for the Savages. They get it out across mid-floor. Calgary firing right back the other way. Savages knock it down in the neutral zone. Quick pass ahead. Deflected down, so no flooring. And Calgary Blue Steel back after it inside their own zone. 6.5 to go in this second period. Outlet pass ahead, tipped down inside of Savages territory. There's a shot from a sharp angle on goal, and a blocker save made by the goaltender Bradley. Steered away. Savages back the other way. In transition, knocked away though. Schuling settles it down. Outlet pass ahead for Backett on the near side, and Backett will just fire it off the wall. Actually may have hit the referee in the foot. Bounces into the middle of the floor, and the Savages say thank you very much as they take control. And they're out across mid-floor. Stretch pass broken up. Another opportunity as they get across mid-floor. Now in onside. Three of them across the line. That pass though bounces away. Skips to the blue line. Held in. Dancing down low is Davila. Davila forced into the corner. Davila still with it. Tried the backhand pass in front. The roll off the edge of his stick though is Adnan with an opportunity. Adnan turning. Adnan still with it. Centering pass in front. That shot deflects off a stick and wide. That by Davila looking for his first goal of the round robin. Ball in the corner on the near side. Tied up. Blue Steel send it around to the line. They'll chip it ahead and inadvertently into their own bench with 5:16 to go in this second period. It remains 4-1 in favor of the Edmonton Savages. And they'll have an offensive zone face-off. 5:16 to go. Face-off control by the Calgary Steel Blue. Worked ahead for Pronchuk on the near side. Pronchuk sends it ahead. Scooped up and played down low by the Savages as they control the ball. Near side, there's a shot deflected in front and right in on goal, and that one smothered and held on to by Magnan. He'll hang on for the face-off. 4:51 to go in this second period. Brain Clay's turning the camera duties over to Corey Bro, who's looking very sharp in the suit today. Face-off win. That hard shot by the Savages. That one goes wide of the net, though. Savages follow up. Zach Wewad into the corner. Turns back. Wewad, his shot blocked off. Gets another opportunity. That ball loose on the far side. Wewad again still with it. Works it back up top, but it misses the intended receiver. Slides all the way back inside of Savages territory. And Sonny Barrar back after. Barrar takes his time in front of his own goaltender. He'll play it across. Go back behind the net for the return feed. It gets past him. Poked on ahead and all the way down inside of Edmonton Savage outside of Calgary Blue Steel territory, I should say, and no flooring. It's Calgary back after it inside their own zone. Blue Steel ahead, across mid-floor, fired in deep by Kellaway. Off the end boards, bouncing ball back in front of the net. Couldn't quite chop the backhander free. Trying to catch a number on that one. Looked like it might have been 29. Kyle Chittick. And as that one slides all the way down to the Calgary goaltender, and Magno pounce on and hang on with 3:44 to go here in this second period. A 4-1 lead for the Edmonton Savages. As they look to find a way to a 4-0 round robin. One game away from a provincial title. Face-off controlled by Edmonton, or by Calgary, as they come in across the line. There's a long shot on goal, and that one juggled for a split second, but then held on to by Mike Bradley, and he'll get a face-off in the defensive end with 3:34 to go, and a timeout being called, I believe, by, I want to say the Edmonton Savages calling the timeout. Or maybe no timeout. Maybe it was just a little extracurricular activity from Mitch Gallagher, as he was hearing about it from the Savages bench as he was being escorted back to the Blue Steel bench. Blue Steel control the ball off the faceoff, spin it in behind the goal. First to it is Atkinson. Atkinson tied up, gets it up top. On 14, that was Jared Kellaway. Racing back the other way of the Savages now. It's Brzezinski across the line. Brzezinski shot blocked off. Brzezinski in the corner, bodied there, and a penalty coming up, and the Blue Steel are going to find themselves a man down. I think cross-checking is the call. Might be a pair of penalties. But the Calgary Blue Steel find themselves short-handed. Edmonton Savages already 2 for 2 on the power play this afternoon. Oh, so it's a 6-minute penalty. So it's 2 for body contact and 4 for the cross check. And that'll spell the end of the day for Braden Ledrew as he heads back down the tunnel. And a 6-minute power play, so to finish the game for the Edmonton Savages. 3:09 to go, unless they find a way to go to 3 for 3 on the man advantage. 2 of the 4 goals have come via the power play. Calgary's lone goal, a power play goal of their own here in the second half. It's the Blue Steel winner, rimming around the glass and all the way down the floor. Out to play it in behind his own goals. Mike Bradley spins it into the corner. Jubenville rims it around the boards on the far side, gets the return feed, and he'll lead the rush up floor for the Edmonton Savages. Jubenville, his pass deflected in neatly there by Jared White with a pair of goals. Ball along the far wall, picked up by Calgary, but Steel Blue, they'll clear it to the line. They do get out across mid-floor, so Edmonton had to tag out. Steel Blue with a chance short-handed, but a good back check there by Jubenville to take it away. Jubenville, though, being all kinds of bothered. So you're finally able to backhand it ahead to a teammate, and Edmonton back in across the line. 3-on-2, they'll set things up, extending that blue line. Raji, Jubenville, up top on the far side. There's a wrist shot, that one blocked off, didn't make it through. Pass up top, and Jubenville just able to keep it in. Feeds it far wing. Down low, backdoor feed, and that one deflects away. The Blue Steel will take it. clear it to the line, and it bounces past Jubenville all the way down inside of Savage territories. Jubenville, quick pass ahead. Savage is right back in on the attack. Extend the blue line again with 90 seconds to go. Backdoor feed, one-timer scores. What a rocket of a shot. That was, I think it was Mike Holden, steps into that one, gets a power play goal, and makes it 5-1. And 1 for 3, or 3 for 3 on the power play are the Edmonton Savages. And it came 23 seconds shy of the first penalty, so now the second power play starts up for Edmonton. Like I said, similar situation on the last one. Finish the game on the power play unless they score with the man advantage. Here come the Savages down the wing on the near side. There's a shot deflected wide of the goal. Back in front on the far wall. Circled in behind the net. Savages still with it. Settling things down. Work it back up top. Long wrist shot. Pad save made. The rebound batted away. And as it is, it's a little bit of pushing and shoving. And for the Calgary Blue Steel, that's Jared Kellaway was involved. I think he had Sonny Barrar. Actually, it was Tony Barrar he was arguing with, and Barrar says, "Good battle. Let's give each other a little fist bump and let bygones be bygones." 63 seconds to go in this game, and the Edmonton Savages going to head to the championship final tomorrow night at 6:30 at Huntington Hills. In Tier 1, as they will go to 4-0 in the round robin. As the Blue Steel send the ball the length of the floor. Savages back up with it. They'll work it ahead. Final minute here of the third. Ball chipped in. Savages race after it. On the forecheck is DeWall. Up top. Himalayan. Long shot, missed the net. Rebound off the end boards. Bounces free. Backhanded down low. Here's another opportunity. Sharp angle shot. That one deflected to the side of the net. Stopped on the rebound. And the referee lost sight of the ball. And the net pops off its moorings as well as Scott Dorham looking for the hat trick goal. 2 goals. One in the first half. One here in the second half. One on the power play, that was in the first half, and an even strength goal here in the second half. Savages win the faceoff. Back of the line, teeing it up, faking the shot is Himalaya. Himalaya again with a shot, missed the net. The rebound off the end boards. Blue Steel can't chip it out. Savages keep it in, centering pass. That one knocked away on the doorstep. A backhand shot. Great save made by Magnet to finish off this game as the final seconds tick off the clock. And the Edmonton Savages have punched their ticket to the Tier 1 gold medal game tomorrow night for the Calgary Blue Steel. And they're going to have some work to do in their final round robin game and hope for a little bit of help as well. A 5-1 Edmonton Savages win here this afternoon. Thank you for our outstanding cameraman, Braden Kleist and Corey Bro. I'm Chris Colwell saying good afternoon. We'll be back in a few minutes' time with our next game. It is a Tier 4 matchup between the Grand Prairie Cobras and the Edmonton Silver Kings. Until then, you have been watching the 2023 Wild Rose Ball Hockey Association Provincials on HNLive.ca.